first tool. This is a tool for change. It's an exercise you can use. It's based on a coaching tool called Logical Levels, created by someone called Robert Dilts. We call it layers of change. The layers represent the different areas in which change can happen for you and the different aspects of an issue that may be a problem for you or may be working really well for you. So this is a really powerful tool. It helps to really understand some underlying issues and underlying aspects of how you're currently managing your mind. So Sarah and I are going to demonstrate how we use this tool, and you will have the opportunity to complete this tool for yourself at home. So let me explain a bit more. For any issue, there will be an environment. Then there will be behaviours that are used or not used. For any issue, there will be capabilities and skills that are used or not used. There will be beliefs and values that underpin an issue, whether consciously or unconsciously, and there will be an identity for sure that goes with the issue. Then finally there'll be a mission or a higher purpose, some kind of motivation that more or less fits with the issue. These are the layers that we're going to now explore using something that Sarah wants to change in her life that's real. So we're going to give you a demonstration of how this can work. Okay, thanks for sharing, Sarah.
I'm going to reveal my personal secret to all.
So, you're going to complete the layers of change. It's like a ladder. And we're going to talk about this in relation to a specific issue that you want to change. So we're going to go through the layers a couple of times. And I'm going to ask you some questions. And I'd like you to just respond intuitively with whatever comes, okay?
Okay.
If there's something you don't want to share, that's fine. But it would be great if you could be as natural as possible in the process.
Okay.
But this is a demonstration just to give people the idea of how to use the tool.
Okay.
Okay, great. So is there something you want to change in your life?
Where do you start? Yes, for sure. So I would say I would like to follow my passion full time.
Okay. So following your passion full time, do you mean is that related to your work?
My work.
Okay.
So what I do every day.
Okay, so you want to change your work, what you do every day. Okay, so we're going to look at how you're managing your mind in relation to this issue. We're going to look at it in terms of how you're currently managing your mind in relation to that issue. And then we're going to do the layers again into what you would imagine a mindset when the change has already happened might be. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That's perfect.
So, have you got a name for this current issue? So where you are right now, what's happening, your work, or how you experience your day?
I don't know if I've got one word. I could say I feel stuck, maybe.
Okay.
One foot somewhere and one foot somewhere else.
Okay, so you know that, and we're going to explore feeling stuck at work. Okay, that's the issue. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so thinking about that experience of being stuck at work, thinking about your current work, I want you to just step forward onto the first layer, which is the environment that you're in, and just describe what's going on for you in that environment.
I work long hours. I can just see myself sat at my desk. I'm constantly running around. I feel like I never have time for other things in my life. I wake up early, I go to work, I come back late, and then I continue my life with my other part, the passion part, late into the evening. So yeah, that's it, I guess.
Okay, anything else in your environment with your current work?
I
guess you're in an office.
Yeah, office, my computer.
Yeah. Okay.
I can feel that and see that. I can see my team around me. And that's my
set hours, early starts, long hours. Okay, great.
It's that kind of routine sameness. I wake up at 6:30 every day. I go to work. I come back at 8:30. I very rarely have lunch or socialise with my team because work just feels like it's just too much.
Okay, bit stuck. Okay. So thanks for describing the environment as you currently experience it. So now I'd like you to step forward. Okay. So this is your behaviours. What are you doing or not doing to keep this stuck work situation rolling?
Damn. Well, I'm maintaining the status quo, let's be honest. I think the biggest thing that I'm not doing is I'm not taking a decision. I'm still going to work every day despite wanting to change that and do something different.
Okay. What other behaviours relate to the current issue?
I'd say that I feel very responsible for my work and my team, and so that often means that I'm never going to let them down, so I'm going to be there all the time, and I'm going to be constantly working so that they've got what they need. And I guess, if I'm honest, I need to show the world that I'm doing my job well.
Okay, so you're behaving really well at work, you're doing your job well, you're committing to work, you're actively going to work every day, you're supporting your team, you're sitting at the computer, you're doing the work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other behaviours may or may not be?
My behaviour is always associated with a bit of stress.
Okay.
I'd say I probably act in a way that, and I want to say this is true, but maybe it's just my behaviour. I feel like I have an awful lot of work all the time, and that just doesn't go anywhere. And I guess I don't actively say, no, I'm not doing that.
So you say yes. One of your behaviours,
yes.
You say yes.
Or I'll find a way to make it happen.
Okay. So one of your behaviours is perhaps being amenable or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Anything else? Happy with that?
I want everybody to be happy as well. So I do my best to make sure everyone in my team is happy, probably to the expense of my own happiness.
So you're behaving in a way that's being in service to others. Okay, what sorts of things are you doing, focusing on the doing? What does that mean you're doing?
So I'm always making time for my team.
Okay.
I'm always, if they're not completing on something, I'm picking up the brunt of that work.
So not only are you doing your job, you're doing extra work. Okay, another behaviour. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So moving on into capabilities and skills. And maybe you've touched on some of those already. What capabilities and skills are holding you in this space or are related to this issue of your current work?
Oh, this is a good thing.
Sounds like you've got lots of skills.
Skills and capabilities is an interesting one.
Do you use or not use in your current situation?
In terms of maintaining my job and what I do, I would probably use as many of the coaching skills that I know to support my team. My experience and degree in marketing and business. My skill of getting things done, so I've got I don't know if that's a skill or a learned behaviour.
Completing tasks is quite skillful, I would say.
Completing tasks, yeah, definitely. I've got this capability, which I'm not sure is a positive one, of just putting my head down and getting on with it.
Okay.
Sometimes that's really good.
Yeah.
And probably sometimes that's not so good.
It depends if it's keeping you in a place that it's your goal to stay in, or if it's about a change. But it's interesting to notice that skill or capability is part of this process. Okay.
I'm a good listener.
Okay.
So I always listen to my team. And I'd say the skills that I'm not possessing.
What skills have you got that you're not using?
To make the change is courage. Because I have made big changes in my life before, as you know.
Yeah.
I moved to Argentina. And I'm not applying that same principle now.
Okay.
So I know that.
Okay. Okay, let's move into your beliefs about your stuck state at work, feeling stuck at work.
Yeah.
Your current work, how it is. What do you believe about the issue?
Oh, telling you all my secrets. So there's a big one around money.
Okay.
I need to feel independent and that I contribute to my family and my relationship. I struggle with the idea of somebody else fully supporting me and me not contributing financially.
So you've got a value that really values financial independence and a belief that you need to support, one of the ways that you need to support your family is financial.
Definitely. My job is almost this mirror to me that I'm good at something, like I'm worth something, that I'm making an impact somewhere. It's my way of telling myself that I'm progressing.
I'm worth it, I'm progressing. Really nice belief. Powerful. Enough to hold anyone in a place they don't want to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what you know is just that comfort blanket, isn't it? I think when you're in a full-time, well, certainly for me, when you're in a full-time job, someone else's job that's not yours, it's not your own company, there's that kind of comfort blanket to, well, if I do have an off day, it's okay, or I've got this team around me to support me. It's not all on my shoulders, but if I decide to leave that and go and do something else that I'd like to do, then suddenly you're taking on that full responsibility of making something happen.
So somehow here there's a belief involved in this situation, which is I need a comfort zone, or this situation I am at something like that. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I think the biggest I think I've mentioned this to you before, biggest, strongest belief is, who am I if I don't have this job?
Okay, let's step forward. Okay, so there'll be an identity that fits with every issue. So who are you in this job?
Like, I'm somebody, I do something, I have an impact, I'm this person that creates change at work and moves things forwards. I create the opportunity for people in my team to grow and to develop and learn something new. I'm part of this organisation and I help them, I guess, achieve their business goals.
So you're important here.
Yeah, I guess you just feel,
So if you were to say I am, and summarise that in one word or a metaphor, who are you when you're in this situation? Doing all of those capabilities and behaviours and...
I am important and I have purpose.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Can you step forward into the final layer? And this is your higher purpose, motivation. There'll be a higher purpose to this current situation and this issue.
Okay.
Maybe look back on all of the values and beliefs and capabilities, the environment that comes with it. What's the higher purpose of this situation, this work that feels stuck?
I am somebody.
Yeah.
I'm making a contribution, I'm being something, I'm achieving something.
And what's that getting for you?
And that's confidence, and that's self-esteem.
Okay. Self-esteem. It's a good motivation. Thank you so much. You feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to, if you're willing, we're going to use the layers of change again and explore your mindset in terms of how you're experiencing or how you might imagine the change that you want or that you're looking towards.